planner friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And if you're not new here, thank you for coming back, my old friend. In today's video, we are going to be doing a plan with me, and I'm hoping to get this up on Monday, but I guess we will see. So this is going to be October 27th through November the 2nd. And I cannot believe that we are already almost at November. So today I want to try to incorporate some of these new Bubba Bear Studio stickers. I purchased these with my own money, so it is not any PR or anything like that. And I can just go through these with you. If you're on my Instagram, you have already seen this haul. I put this up on my stories when I got it, I think sometime last week, but I can go through them real quickly. This is the cute little sampler that she has, and she personalizes it, which I think is it's one of my favorite things about shops when they can personalize your stickers. It just makes it feel so much more cozy. And then I believe this is another sampler. I guess it's the October sampler. I can, this would probably be my last week to use something like this. Then, well, I guess it has the pumpkin, so I guess it could be November. But either way, this is adorable. I love this. It's so cute. Let's see, what else do we have? I bought some Instagram stickers and some YouTube stickers, I believe in 3 different colorways, and some Pet Meds stickers. I think these are like bright colorways, so these should match the bright colorway and the Planner Kate stickers that I have. And then an arrow mini sheet, which I love my arrows, as you can tell. And I love the ones that aren't just straight, that they curve and they swirl and all those things. So if you've been on my Instagram, you know that this is pretty much my aesthetic that I use on my page, and I love these so much. I should have gotten a couple more sheets, so I may go back and do that. I also bought these nail polish stickers, so when I go get my nails done, I can just mark it and it will be super cute. I also bought the take the trash out stickers, which will be perfect for when my daughters go and take the trash out for the week, because that is their chore, one of their chores that they do. And then I bought some TV stickers so that I could mark when my TV show was on. And really the only one that I'm marking currently is the Halloween Baking Championship show, and I think the season finale is going to be this week. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue marking TV shows, but either way, I am definitely going to be using one of these this week for the season finale. I also bought some more arrow stickers and these cute little appointment labels and these push pin notebook paper boxes. My thought process on this one was maybe I could use these. So I put the this week box up here for tasks that are not assigned to a specific day, and I thought maybe I could change it up and put one of these here. It has just enough for probably 2 tasks, if I'm being honest, but a lot of the times I don't really have that many. I maybe have 1 or 2 tasks. So I think these should work. The next one is the to call labels, which are just, to call. And oh, it looks like I bought 2 of these. So one in, I think these are just like the black and white colorway, and these are like the bright colorway. Maybe they match these, I believe. So that was what I bought, and I want to incorporate some of these stickers in this week's spread, but I also am looking forward to this week's spread specifically because it is Halloween week, and I believe I've already picked out the color scheme that I want to do this week. And normally I only go with one color scheme, like one color in my week, but I believe I am going to do the dark purple, the orange, and the black. That way it's a mix of colors, and it's going to be very Halloween, and hopefully it turns out cute. I have no idea if this is going to be a chatty video or not, to be honest with you. I have other videos that I need to film after this as well, and I know that my last video, my last plan with me was a very, very chatty video because of story time and the issue I was having with my dog. I do have another story, but this one is actually about the other dog that I have. So I have 2 dogs, and one of them is 3. That would be the black dog that you saw on my Instagram on the picture where she was sitting with my planner and my purse in my car. So that is going to be the dog that I'm going to talk to you about because she really gave us a scare. It has not been a very good week for me and my dogs. I'm not sure if they're out to just traumatize me or what, but they are really putting me through the ringer this week. I guess I should say this month. So, let me go ahead and see if I can get started because I have issues with trying to talk and not doing anything in my planner because I'm so focused on talking. Apparently, I'm just a one focus girl. So, let's see what I need to get started first, and can move things around. I think, no, that is not today. It is Sunday. Today is Sunday. So I have one appointment and a payday. And actually, I think I have 2 appointments. I just didn't write that one down. So let's get this out of here. And we have red ribbon this week, which is crazy to me because just last week they had homecoming, so then they had all the days where they were doing different dress up days, and now they have another one this week, which is the red ribbon, and hopefully, I'm not sure if I even wrote those down, so I'm gonna have to go back and find that. So, okay, let's start with, I have so many Planner Kate stickers at this point. It is so confusing about which is where in what book. I really need to get a little bit more organized, but yeah. Let's see. My color scheme is going to be purple. Should I say orange or lime green? And I don't think there was a black. I think there's gray, but I don't think that there is a black label for that. So I can just mix it. Let me see what I want to do. Maybe I'll do green and purple and orange. Let me make sure that I have everything for that. I don't think it's in that one. I think the big, okay, so I have lime green. purple. I do have orange. And I do have black in these. So I may just do a whole mix of colors. And then I have a lime green, an orange, and a purple. But I wasn't going to do those this week. So I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to pull this out and see if I have any on here. Oh, I have plenty. Okay. All right. There we go. Then I'm going to pull this out if I can. It's a lot easier to work with without the cover. And my cheat sheet is in the back. There it is. All right. All right. Okay, so let's see if I can do story time without getting off track here. It was Friday. So this weekend, Friday night, we are at home and it is 2 o'clock in the morning. And my dog, the youngest, Duchess, wakes me up and says, I'm assuming that she needs to go outside and go to the bathroom. And so I have a fenced in yard in the back. It's the backyard. But she is, for some reason, I don't know why, some reason she is not a fan of going out there a lot. So I typically take her to our front, which does not have a fenced in yard whatsoever. We also have some woods in the back of our house that leads to like the neighbor's yard on the other side. So it's essentially our yard, then these big woods, and then on the other side are some neighbors that we have. And so I step outside with her, and she is the first one that goes. And I see her round the corner of the house, and all of a sudden she sees something. I don't know what it is that she sees, and still to this, even now, I have no idea what it is that she saw. But whatever she saw, she took off, completely took off. And it was dark back there. There's not like lights back there, and so it's pretty much pitch black. And so she takes off. I have no idea where she's at. I have no idea where she went. And usually when I call her, she's pretty good about coming back. Well, 2:30 in the morning, she's not coming, and I don't know where she's at. And so I'm in my nightgown in slippers, and so I wait about 30 seconds, and I am like calling her. I'm kind of waiting to see, if she's going to come. She's not coming, and nor do I see her. So I run inside and I grab my husband's big flashlight and I run back outside to try and find her. I'm looking for her everywhere. I'm looking, our backyard it's fenced in, but then there's a point where it's not, and it leads into the woods, and that's where I think that's where she essentially went. And so I'm looking and I'm looking. I'm screaming for her. She's not coming. I don't hear anything. I don't hear whimpering. I don't hear barking. I don't hear footsteps. I don't hear like the rustling of leaves or anything, because I'm thinking if she's going into the woods, you're going to hear her footsteps. You're going to hear her, the leaves and sticks and stuff back there. I heard absolutely nothing. So I start to full-blown panic. And When I figured that she's not coming back, I ran inside. I woke my husband up screaming. I said, I've lost Duchess. I don't know where she's at. I don't know what happened. I think she chased after something. And even then, I can't even be 100% sure that that's what happened. Because, like I said, I did not see anything but her round the corner. And that was the last time that I saw her. And so, let's see, dog, silverware, and book. Um, he's out there looking, we're out there looking, screaming. This is 2:33-ish in the morning. 15 minutes has went by. We are not finding her. We are panicking. We don't know if she ran off and there were coyotes. I I don't have a clue what has happened, and I am losing my mind. My husband is losing his mind. It woke up, me screaming, woke up my youngest daughter. And so she's out there trying to help us find her. And we're not having any luck. We're scared that maybe a pack of coyotes, because we do have those, and they come up to the house some of the time. And I've never seen one up close. I've seen one across the road we live out in the country, so we have a cotton field that's directly in front of our house. And that was where I had seen one coyote the entire 3 years that we lived here. And so our minds are racing. We're just in panic, and I don't know where she's at. I can't find her. And so I ran inside. I had to change. I had to get some real shoes on. And I told my husband, I said, we had the trailer hooked up to the side by side. And I told him, I said, get the trailer off the side by side and go get it ready. And we're going to go around to the woods, like on the opposite side. And hopefully she's on that side. Now, I will tell you that my dog is extremely skittish. She is so scared of everything and anything you could imagine. We've never really had a skittish dog before, and so she's quite literally scared of anything. And so when she ran off, I just assumed that it was because maybe like something had carried her off. I quite literally didn't see anything. It happened all so fast. And that your mind goes to just like the worst things possible. And so that's what I'm crying. I'm screaming for her. We get into the side by side, and we get to the opposite side of the woods where the entrance is to our neighbor's long driveway. And I scream for her, and all of a sudden she comes out of the woods. And I could not even believe it. It had been 45 minutes. 45 minutes of pure panic. My adrenaline was so high that when we got back inside, I had to sit down and breathe and calm myself down, because I truly, for probably the 30 minutes of the 45, truly thought she had been mauled, dead. Like, I really truly thought we were never going to see her again. And so she came out of the woods, and I told my husband, I said, hurry up, grab her. And when we got back inside, I said, check her, make sure that she like doesn't have any scratches, doesn't have any wounds, that she's not bleeding, that, like she's missing limbs. Like, I'm not understanding what happened. And not a scratch on this dog, nothing. It's as if she just went out in the woods. And this is my theory. I can't, whether or not it's true or not, I'll probably never know, but I truly think that she rounded the corner. She saw a rabbit, a cat, a possum, a raccoon, or something smaller than her, something that she obviously wasn't scared of, because had it been bigger than her, I feel like she would have ran back to me, but she didn't. And so I feel like that's probably what she did, and chased it all the way through the woods, and then whatever it was either got away or ran up a tree, because I know she heard us calling for her, and maybe she was trying to get the animal that maybe went into the tree, and or maybe she was just scared and lost, and she just could not. She heard us, but she just was so scared that she wasn't going to come. And so I'm glad that I told him to go. We went on the other side, and that's exactly where she was. So she went clear through the entire set of the woods. And again, again, what she was doing, I have no clue. I'm just thankful that she was fine, and that, she wasn't hurt. And that was the last time that I will ever do that again. She is now not allowed to go out there at dark, and she has to go to our fenced in area in the back. So she's not too happy with it, but honestly, I feel like she'll get over it, because the safety of her is way more important than, what she really wants to do. So that is story time. And like I said, I don't know if my dogs just have it out for me these past couple of weeks, but it has been extremely stressful, and I hope that we are done with all of this. I do know that he has my other dog, he has a checkup tomorrow for his eye to make sure that the medication is working. So I do need to mark that, and I'm gonna see. I don't think I had anything like a box, so I think I'm just going to keep with. Well, I do have the appointment. I guess I could use that. That would be cute. Let's do an orange one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is for 8:15. I typically like to put it in order. So in my brain, morning things go at the top, afternoon things go in the middle, and then like evening things go in the bottom if it's like an appointment. So, I also have no idea if these stickers are removable. I'm hoping they are, because sometimes I'll plan things and then it'll either be wrong, like when I thought Spirit Week was this week when it was clearly this week. So hopefully it's removable, and if not, hopefully it's not too hard to get up. Get my pen. Actually, I'm gonna wait to mark everything when we're done here. So I'm gonna put that over here, and this is a reminder. So, all right. So now that story time is over, I think what I'm gonna do is you'll have to let me know in the comments if this is even interesting. So instead of just fast forwarding, like speeding through all of this, I talk out my my system. So I think I may have done that in the last video as well, but that's initially what I'm doing, is I'm just talking out how I want things and where they go, because it kind of just helps me to figure that out. Okay, so really what I need to do is I need to get the rest of these. I do have a payday I do have a payday, so let me make sure stuff. Let's see, my payday is on, is it the 30th? I could have thought it was the 31st. Okay. Yeah, it's the 31st. Why did I put that on there? See, and that's what I'm saying is removable stickers are just, they're the best. Because I'm always making some kind of mistake. All right, so how do I want to mark payday? I think, oh, I had these. So I think they're in here. I like to mark the paydays in small. I don't like a big giant payday, just so it doesn't take up a whole lot of room for anything else. Yeah, these. And these are Paper Panda. I bought these probably maybe over a year ago, so I'm not sure if she still has those, but that's where those are from. And I wipe off my desk a lot. You'll see that, and that's because of all the dog hair. If you have pets that shed, you know exactly what I am talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this here. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, do I want to do it in this color or do orange? Maybe that'll match better. Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure that I don't need anything else from here. That way I can just go ahead and put it up. These. Okay. Right. Appointments, birthdays. I have no birthdays, and I did highlight the dates. I probably won't meal plan in this one just because I don't think that I need to, and also meal planning just makes the video so much longer, especially if I'm not going to speed any of this up and I'm just going to be talking through here. So appointments, I did have one here. I guess I could just use all these, or have a doctor. I could have swore I had a different doctor's appointment. Yeah, I do. Okay. So let's see. I did orange here, and we're doing purple, orange, green. Do we have any? I have no lime green? Wait, I kind of do. Well, I have a light green and a dark green. I don't have a lime green, so do I have a purple? No. Yes, I do, but it's light. Okay, I think I'm just going to do the black. That way I can initiate some black color scheme in here, because I think that would still match. Yeah, okay. And then while this is already out, I think I want to go ahead and mark Red Ribbon Week here with a pencil. I love marking anything school related with these little pencils. I think that's so cute. Okay. So I'm going to put this up here. Then, when was that? The 29th at 9:15. Oh, I need to leave room for church. Go ahead and grab that. That's not it. I think I'm going to put a little paw sticker here to indicate this is a vet appointment, not a regular appointment. Oh, I do need this too. Okay. Okay. I want to say they're not doing that now that homecoming's over. I could be wrong, but since that's Halloween, I already know that they are going to be doing Halloween. They're doing their Halloween costumes that day. So I'm just going to take that, put that over there. And I think I'm done with these. Yep. Okay. All right, so let's see what else we have. Okay, I do need to put. So these can come off. These are homecoming things. And okay, so I need to put a reminder. I need a reminder. So let's see. Oh, I do need this. Ooh. I guess that's as lime green as I'm gonna get. So all these other ones aren't gonna match. All right, so we'll do this one for early release. I do. Okay, so I have pumpkin pow pops that I need to remember to get done. So, is it this one? Nope. Okay, so we've done orange, black, green. We're gonna do a purple. Is that this? No, that's different. Put that in the middle. Okay. Do a don't forget it. Yeah. And I need one of these. And one of these. Sorry if you can hear that. My dog is, both of them are on my bed. They're just snoozing, taking a nap, and my oldest, he never quite seems to get very comfortable, so he goes and moves around a lot. So, and then I think I'm gonna put this. Well, let's see. Let's do lime green. And we're not doing football. We're done. We are so done with football. I am absolutely appalled once again because our team sucks. But it is nothing new for us. So, we are officially done watching our games. So, I'm not marking that. And so Saturdays are pretty much wide open. I love fall time. It just means cozy weekends. And just like today, it is literally raining all day long. So I am just filming and getting all of this done. And then my plan is tonight, after I've gotten all the laundry done and put away, I'm going to either read or I'm going to watch some more of Downton Abbey. And I started a new book last night because I heard that this book was it was stormy pretty much through the majority of the book. And I love a book that is, like storms and hurricanes and tornado, like all of those things. Like if that is in a book, I am 100% reading it. So, it is The Intruder by Frida McFadden. and I only got like 2 chapters in last night, and then I like fell asleep. So, but I liked it. So far, so good. And her books don't take very long to read. They're just quick little palate cleanser, thriller books. So I'm hoping to get that done by at least by Halloween. Because I'm still reading 2 other books. I'm reading our book club book, y'all. I know how to talk, I promise. Which is this one. This is so good, but I will say, if you are not into a slow, cozy, not high stakes read, one where you can just put like an ambiance on the back, like on YouTube on the background, this is so good. I'm really enjoying this. I'm about 60% in, so I'm hoping to finish this pretty soon. And then I also have this one. I've seen this everywhere, on Bookstagram, BookTube, what have you. And it is really good. It's just a 90s rom-com, which is really the only reason why I picked it up. I'm not a rom-com girly. I find them too cheesy, but for some reason the 90s vibes called to me, and so I am currently reading that one. I think I'm about 30 or 40% through that one. So as long as I'm reading books from different genres, I can read 2 or 3 at a time. That's usually the trick. So, all right, let's go ahead and start writing some of this in. I still needed to, let me see. I'm looking at these stickers over here. Y'all, I still needed to renew my driver's license. I still haven't done that, but I did figure out that I can do it online. So that absolutely has to be done this week. I do want to use one of these. These might be a tad bit big, but I think I'm just going to put it at the bottom, and then I can still, yeah, I can still mark it off. Awesome. All right. And I don't think I'm going to be doing that this week. That'll probably be the week after next. And let's see. Oh, yes. And I am still doing Duke's eye drops. And I did see something. I wanted to use a different one, a different medication tracker. That's not it. I know I saw it when I was flipping through one of these books. Is it not this one? Maybe it was this one, maybe? Yeah. Because I'm doing it. Okay, yeah. This works better. So what color do we want? So I'm gonna have to move this over. Let's see. Move that there. Oop. Okay, and then so that's let's do purple. Yep, got purple. Do this one. Yeah, okay. There's like 2 different color purples. This one's like the darker one, which I believe is for April in the Erin Condren colorway, and then there's this purple, which I think is October's Erin Condren colorway. So we're just mixing purples here at this point, which is fine. Maybe you can't tell the difference. The sticker is bigger than I thought it was. Okay, I think that's good. Man, this spread is going to be very sticker heavy this week. So let's hope it turns out cute. And then I'm going to use one of these little new ones to indicate his medication. Oh, we do have a lime green. Okay. I wonder if I can get that to fit. You know what? I might move this over here. Let me get the push pin things that I want to use. You know, really for like not having a lot of plans, these plan with me's take forever. Maybe it's just because of all the stickers, but okay. Goodness. There we go. All right. So that's lime green, and then there's an orange. This is lime green. So let's do the orange. And I'm gonna put renew my driver's license again this week. There we go. And then I usually cover this part up so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. There we go. And then let's see, put it here. Okay. And then I'll write Duke mids. Okay. Then I need, what do I need? Oh yeah, I needed boxes. They're in here. Yep, there they are. Okay. I'm just gonna put that there and put, I do have room. Okay, so driver's license renew. Sure. Okay. There we go. And this is red ribbon week, which I need to get what they're doing. It's on my phone, but I'm filming on my phone, so I cannot do that right now. Okay. I know I was missing. I feel like I'm still missing something. Where's that? Okay, payday, appointments, fees, take the trash out, early release. Oh, it was the TV. Okay, for the Halloween baking championship, which y'all probably at this rate don't even care about, because I've mentioned it a few. Is anybody watching it? I feel like a lot of people do, but maybe they don't. Okay. I have stickers literally everywhere. Okay. And I found out, I'm pretty sure, because we actually have been watching it on Wednesday, because I'm not really sure when they release it, but I think that when I do check it, it's actually Wednesday. But I'm still going to keep marking it for Thursday because my Wednesdays are fairly full. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna set this here. Now I wish that I would have got the colorful ones. Not really sure why I didn't. All right. Make sure to call. I don't think I have anybody to call. Okay. Alright. I usually draw a line because these are like morning and night. And I usually draw a line here so that I can kind of keep up with it, but I haven't been doing it. And this looks fine, but then this doesn't look all that great. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do that this week. Okay, good enough. Okay. Let's see, Duke. Bed. Check at 8:15 a.m. Okay. And then technically this isn't an appointment, but it's more of a reminder. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a check box there. That way I can check it and make sure that I gave her the money for it, just so that I know. Okay. Honor Society membership dues. Okay, so my bad. I just hit the mic with my pen. Okay. That's going to be too big, so I'm just going to put Honor Society membership fee due $15. Okay. There we go. Let's see when my 9:15. Is that on a Wednesday? Did I get that? Yes. Okay. And then I need to go back because there were some things that we actually had to reschedule. So I need to find my reschedule stickers. Not in here. Nope. Okay. No, well, that was rescheduled. Okay, so this was rescheduled. Oh yeah, and her ACT was actually rescheduled because I scheduled her ACT over the summer when the October part, like the fill where you could fill it up, came out or became available. Yeah, words are hard. And I did not know at the time when I scheduled it that it was the same day as the homecoming dance. And my daughter was not happy about that, and she was very stressed because she had already taken her ACT, but it was like a retake to see if she could score a little higher in math, I believe. And so she was very stressed because that day was just, it was, you know, we had to do all the things for homecoming, and then the ACT was going to be like anywhere from 5 to 6 hours. And so I was actually able to log on and get it rescheduled. So thankfully, we did that. And she's taking it in June. So she's got a lot of time to prepare for it. And I'm glad it's over the summer, as that way it gives her plenty of time. And we don't do a lot of things in the summertime, so there shouldn't be much going on. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this is looking cute. All right, got it. See how little I can write. Can I fit baking on there? Let's see, BAKI. Okay, there we go. Oh, how cute. Okay. And then, what was that for? It was, oh yeah, the pumpkin pow pops. This is the first year that they're doing pumpkin pow pops. They usually do this for like Valentine's Day. So like they have, you send in money, they're like $1, and then you get like a candy thing with like a balloon or something. So they're doing pumpkin pow pops, and I wanted to get one for her, and then one for each of her teachers. So let's see. Okay. Got that. Okay. Mm, at 6:30. Oh, okay. Got it. We are just go ahead and mark that out, and we are not doing that anymore. Oh, I didn't put a church sticker on actual church. Okay. Oh, do I have? Okay, I do have some more. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And it is daylight savings time on Sunday, which is my favorite. I'm one of those odd people because I've noticed that a lot of people don't like the daylight savings time, but I love when it gets dark at like 4. I love when daylight savings time is here and it's cold and you can get cozy and you can light your fire and have dinner when it's actually dark. It is just peak fall and I am so here for it. Okay, so I think we are just about done. Let me go back. Sometimes I like to go back and see what I've done because I miss a lot of things. Y'all, I didn't even get to do to clean out the fridge, the freezer, or the pantry. Like I said, last week it was just absolutely insanity. So I've got to do that this week. And I say that and watch me do a plan with me next week and be like, yeah, I totally didn't do it this week either. Let's see, I can mark this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I have to do today. And see, this is why I wanted to get a different one because this is technically like AM and PM, and his is only every 12 hours. So it's basically once a day. And I figured this would work a lot better. So, okay, let me just go ahead and, because I did not do those and I need to do those. So, and that is not today. That is today. And oh my gosh, we did her senior pictures yesterday. I am so excited to get those back. I think it's going to take a couple weeks, but oh my gosh, I am so excited. She looked absolutely beautiful. All right, what else do we have? Let's see. I can go ahead and put all laundry here, which I just need to wash one more load and then put everything away because the towels are done, throws are done. And there's no church tonight, so I don't even know what I have for dinner. We did okay. So spaghetti or yeah, that's not gonna happen. So I guess it's gonna be spaghetti. All right. I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. I don't think I have any more left on here, and I'll probably meal plan somewhere in the midpoint of the week. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop everything back in. Put this back up. Okay. All right. That is what this week looks like, and I'm really digging the Halloween colors. So, if you stayed this long, thank you. Once again, not that great at chatty videos, but usually if I have a story to tell, it works out in my favor. But let's just hope next week, as much as you love chatty videos, hopefully my dogs are not as insane next week. I like to put this in the next week, just so I can, yeah, just have some extra stuff on there. So let me pop this in here. All right. Let me get this back in my cover. All right. That is going to be it for today's Plan With Me video. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at these. My dog is whining. She's sleeping really hard. And I have a mess to clean up. So if you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving it a like. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you here. I do lots of plan with me's, and I talk about my system and all those things. And if you have any interest in that, I hope you'll stick around. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.